Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth and I'm back just to do a brief update about what's going on with my channel and some changes that I have made regarding my tarot decks. So I don't often do these update videos, but I decided it was high time I did one because I am late on getting out my horoscopes for March, and the reason is because around the time of the eclipse I started recording for the March horoscopes, and I felt really frustrated with the energies and that I was picking up and tuning into, and I just felt like there was something not quite right, and I felt like the amount of negativity I was tuning into was overwhelming for me, so much so that I couldn't continue to record, and so I decided that I was going to remove a whole bunch of cards, negative cards from my Shadowscapes deck in order to clear them, the negativity from them, and to release the negativity that I had unknowingly sort of brought in or attracted. So I may or may not actually be bringing those cards back. I'm going to be reading like I usually do with my Shadowscapes deck, but I'm also going to be using some of my other decks as well. If I don't hold up the cards, it's just because I've decided that I'm trying to move away from always showing the cards. A lot of people watch my horoscopes to learn the tarot, but for those of you who really want to learn tarot, it'd be better to do like a private session with me. I do 1 hour learning tarot sessions. Those are $75 for the hour. I feel like a lot of people will learn a lot from that one session if you just do one session. You can do more than one, as many as you want, but I feel like there's a lot of information that I can cover in an hour. So that said, my Shadowscapes deck is reduced. It's basically a reduced deck, and it doesn't have many of the cards that I normally would have. So that means that the messages that are going to be coming through are kind of like, I'm seeing it as the higher self messages, okay? It's not the regular, okay, this is where you're going to be blocked kind of thing, and this is how to overcome it. It's a different approach, okay? And I'm taking a different approach because I feel, it's time, it's necessary for us to really try to ascend. So some people aren't going to resonate with the videos because they're actually more positive. And some people are going to find that you may be disappointed that the positive messages don't come to pass because people still have blockages in their life, okay? So are still in the ascension process. I am still going to be reading from my other decks, which do have, they are full decks. They do have, some of the more negative cards. Just my Shadowscapes deck is going to be changed. And so it is going to still be like a complete reading. It's just not going to be the way that I've been doing it in the past. And I hope everybody likes it. I hope everybody really feels the positive energy. I've decided to re-record all of my horoscopes that I did prior to March 1st because I feel that there was so much frustration in those readings and so much still of the solar eclipse energy, things that needed to be released, that I feel like it's better if I start fresh, and that's what I'm doing. So that's why all of these videos that you're going to see for the March horoscopes are going to be put out a little bit later, probably around the 4th or even the 5th of March, okay? Depends on how soon I can complete them. I've been very busy, and so part of the reason I haven't completed them yet is because of that, but mainly it's due to the fact that the energies just have not supported me in getting them completed. And I feel like maybe it was me trying to focus on other things, or the energy needed to go into different directions. So yeah, that's my update. Know that I am going to be putting out the March horoscope soon. As soon as I can complete them. They are delayed because basically because of the solar eclipse, if you want to blame it on something, but also because I've made these changes with my deck, and I didn't want to go through each video and explain why my deck was reduced. I just feel like it's better if I just say it's an update, let everybody know right now that my deck is a little bit different than normal. My approach is different than normal. And I am going to say this is very important that I say this, okay? One of the reasons why I've decided to redo this and reduce the deck that I normally use and remove some of the negative cards is because people are not actively trying to ascend. Some people are really doing a great job. They're shedding their old life. They're moving on from old habits. They're breaking old patterns. And then others are actually going the opposite direction. To me, it's polarized. It's where everybody, that's not trying to ascend is actually getting farther and farther into the hole, okay? They've fallen down the rabbit hole of traps, of things not to do, but they continue to do them. And the cycle continues. And to me, it's actually worse. And part of seeing the improvements that need to happen in order for people to feel better about their lives. People are not making the improvements. People are actually going the opposite direction, falling farther down the rabbit hole, getting more into the drugs, getting more into the alcohol, getting more into the cheating, getting more into the lying, getting more into all this crap, this drama stuff that's very toxic. And I was sort of like, it was the tip of the iceberg in February. I was sort of touching on it and it was irritating me. And if I watched those videos again, I realized I was irritated by so much negativity. It was hard for me to read it. And I feel like it's actually really great that I've decided to remove those cards from my Shadowscapes deck, because now it gives me a chance to really concentrate more on the positive messages, the higher self messages that want to come through. And by higher self, what I'm saying is we all have an ability to grow into better people. And that those more positive messages are sort of reflecting to us the potential for us to grow into the better person. That's what I'm talking about. So if you feel, for instance, you don't resonate with my new approach or, the new deck, because it's too positive, then that's because you haven't yet made the necessary changes in your life to reach that point, okay? Or you haven't shed that old skin. This month of March, I actually feel for the first time when I woke up this morning, like I had such a positive, I felt like all of a sudden like the switch went on. And of course, it is a glorious sunny day here. The sky is perfectly blue. And it's exciting because I feel like for the first time, I'm excited to really get back to reading. I'm excited to redo these videos. I'm excited that the energies in March, I feel like, have the potential to be really, really great on all fronts. We're talking financially, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about, to me, it's like the spring energy is coming, it's like about to burst, and it feels really good to me. It feels really fresh, it feels new, it feels different, it feels amazing. And so I want everybody to tap into that because it's a potential. The future is full of potentials. It's fluid. It's not this like hard, stone, everything's set in stone. It's not. So know that you can tap into the potential of the positive. I am not someone, just so you guys know, that likes to blow sunshine up people's butts. I am not one of those people. I'm a realist. I will continue to be a realist. This does not mean I will be sugarcoating anything. If I do get any cards that show up in any of my other decks that are remotely negative, I am going to say them. But I feel that it's important for me to release the old negative patterns from those cards because I feel like those cards were attracting that in. And someone said this a long time ago to me, and I didn't recognize it until now, but again, it's a growth process. Even tarot readers do grow and do change. And so I feel like this is kind of a great start to me. This is a fresh start. March is a fresh start for people. If you should, choose to kind of start fresh and tap into the more brighter, positive energies. And for those of you who do want a private reading and, you feel like there's things that you really want to talk about, feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. I am very open with my clients as far as, what I see for them. I am honest with them. I'm open. I like to be the giver of good advice. I also like to, feel like I have a rapport with clients, that they can really ask me anything that they want to ask me. So in my private readings, if there's something that I'm not touching upon, in my general horoscopes, please contact me for a private reading, because I can go much deeper into specific people and circumstances and situations in my private readings. And I'm still willing to do so. And as far as any cheating questions you may have, I still have other decks that have other cards. Trust me that those cards are not going away. It just is in my Shadowscapes deck. I took a lot of the negative cards out because there were it was attracting negative energies. So that's my update. My other announcement is I'm going to be doing a collaboration for the first time. My first collab on YouTube. Can you believe it? It's 2 years later. I'm doing my first collab, and it's a collaboration. It's a Google Hangout collaboration with 4 other psychics, and we're going to be tuning into different energies and future energies, and kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of what we see happening. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a live event on March 5th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. East Coast time. So I'm really excited about that. So look for that. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Twitter so you get my updates as far as what's going on with my channel. And I'm also on Snapchat now. So, definitely, message me on Snapchat or add me on Snapchat. I'd love to be added to your thing there. So, yeah, I wish you guys all the best, and I send you guys big hugs, big kisses. So stay tuned for more, and I will be back with my March 2017 horoscopes shortly. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to post them around the 4th, potentially even the 5th, right around the time of doing the collab. So thanks so much, guys, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. All right, take care. All the best. Bye.